I'm joined in the studio by our international affairs editor, Douglas Herbert. And Doug, first of all, talk us through the timing of this decision to turn the Hagia Sophia back into a mosque.
Right. Why now? Look, let's to be fair, this has been a long-held dream of both Islamists and for devout Muslims in Turkey and outside Turkey to reconvert this back to a mosque. And let's remember, you can see this little timeline up here, reconvert, because yes, it started out 1,500 years ago as an Orthodox Christian cathedral built by the Byzantines. But then, after the Ottoman conquest in 1453, it was converted by the Sultan, the Ottoman Sultan Mehmed, into a mosque, which it remained for 500 years. It's only been in the past 86 years, right, since that date up there, 1934. That is after the founding of the modern Republic of Turkey under Ataturk. His secularist agenda, he said no more religion in Turkish society. We're going secular. It's going to become a museum. So for Erdogan, for his followers, his cohorts, this is something, the rightful return of Hagia Sophia to its rightful role as a house of Muslim worship. They always saw the conversion to a museum as what one Islamist poet called an act of, quote, unspeakable self-harm to Turkey. Turkey selling its soul and its spirit to the West, a foreign imposition brought in by the secularist Turkish founder Ataturk. So they always saw it as a humiliation, and they always wanted it undone. But look, let's be sure, obviously, with Erdogan here, he's politically right now rather wobbly. His economy isn't doing well. The coronavirus pandemic has hit him hard. It doesn't hurt to whip up your religious conservative base and to play to nationalists, which this move definitely does at a time like this. Doesn't mean he doesn't have a right to do it, but there's also, you can easily read a political agenda into this.
And what about the criticism then, Doug? Because, there has been a lot of condemnation of this move around the world. Why are some people so deeply upset by this?
Right. You could have people argue with you, say, wait, Doug, I don't get it. In Notre Dame here in Paris, you have tourists visiting it and you have people praying in it. It's still a working cathedral. St. Paul's in the United States, same thing. Why shouldn't Muslims be able to worship in what was a mosque for 500 years? Okay, it's a valid argument. Here's the only problem that the critics have. And as you mentioned at the top of the show, there are quite a few of them from the the World Council of Churches has 350 member churches, the Russian Orthodox Church, the Eastern Orthodox Church, UNESCO. What are their problems with it? They say that effectively, this is a 1,500-year history. You saw that timeline. This is a world patrimony. It goes beyond just one religion. To many people, this was seen as a multicultural symbol, a real bridge between East and West. So while, yes, it has been at the center of a fierce civilizational tug-of-war, if you will, between Muslims, between Christianity, between East and West, it's also been a bridge symbol. And that's why the critics say it's a shame to have it taken from us as a world patrimony.